Craig, thank you. It's 8:50, and Jim Higgins is here, our legal expert from the Higgins Firm, Legal Eagle, we should say. Starting today, Jim, we've got some new workers' compensation laws going into effect, along with these other new Tennessee state laws. Let's talk a little bit about, from a legal perspective, what these workers' comp laws mean for people.
Sure. So it's drastic changes. There's always little tweaks to the law, but this is really sweeping. And so if you're hurt today at work as opposed to if you were hurt yesterday, it's a totally different claim.
How so?
Well, the biggest thing from a worker's standpoint is probably the benefits you'll get for your injury. If you have a life-changing injury, it could be anywhere from 25 to 70% less than if you were hurt yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it could be really hard on the people that do get hurt. It's also gone from a judicial system. Like right now, if we had a dispute and we couldn't figure out, what was a fair claim, well, we'd take it to the judge.
Sure.
Well, now it's going to be a administrative system. So there's going to be somebody appointed by the state to hear all the cases and decide what's fair. There's also a bunch of what I would call lawyer tweaks that when you read the actual legal changes, it would just, make you go to sleep. But if you read them from a lawyer's perspective, they concern us from, we do so many of these cases.
Sure.
One of the big things from a lawyer's perspective is, it used to be if there was a work comp doctor who didn't think your injury was related or gave you an impairment rating we didn't agree with, well, we could go hire our own doctor and let the judge decide which one to believe and give more weight to.
Okay.
And now it's really going to be hard to do that. You're kind of stuck with the doctor you get.
How did we get to the point where things are worse off for people who get injured on the job?
Yeah, well, it's always a balancing act. And I think the way it came through the legislature is the sell of it is that this is better for business. And I guess it is better for business. If you don't have to pay someone as much when you're hurt and the benefits are less, it is.
Better for business, probably not better in the long run for the people who are affected.
That's right.
Yeah.
But that's, and I guess it's all on what side you are. And of course, for 20 years, I've been representing people that have gotten hurt. Right. And so it's hard from my perspective.
Yeah.
But, others may see it differently.
Well, that's part of the 14 new laws in effect today. So if you have any questions about this particular workers' comp law or any of the other ones, and you want to contact Jim over at the Higgins Firm, we've got the information there on your screen. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
I appreciate seeing you, as always.